all together. Don't show anybody that you're scared. Whatever you do, you've got this. Come on, you're not really scared. You're not really shaking. You're not really having all these thoughts in your head about, oh my God, what's going to happen in this situation. How many times have you felt like that? I remember being at the bottom of a set of ladders that were at the back of a set of shops in a fire escape, and the stairs actually went to the rooftops. And I remember standing at the bottom of the stairs thinking, oh my God, I was terrified. I have to go up those stairs. It's absolutely pitch black. And what if there's somebody at the top? What if there's somebody there and I have to do something about that? I remember being so scared, but I wasn't allowed to show it. And I was in that situation because of the job that I was doing at the time, the career that I chose to help and serve and protect other people. And here's me at the bottom of the stairs, absolutely petrified, thinking, oh my God, I've got to go up there. What if there's somebody up there? What am I going to do now? And I always remember that fear. And that fear was real. That was a real fear. It was me being terrified. My heart was racing. I was shaking. My knees were shaking. And that was purely because of an adrenaline dump. Which is what happens, doesn't it, when we're in real fear, is we end up, our body gets rid of everything that it doesn't need when we are in a state of fight or flight. So when we're getting ready to fight, it gets rid of everything and we have this big adrenaline dump. And I always remember stood at the bottom of those stairs thinking, oh my God, I didn't want to go up. I didn't want to go up, but I did. I did what I had to do. And I faced that fear whether I wanted to face it or not. But interestingly, the other time I remember a fear which was huge, and again on a totally different level, and that was when I had to stand in front of 100 people and talk. But it was actually in an interview situation, and I didn't know that it was going to happen. But I remember stood there again. This time I froze with fear. This time I stood there and I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak at all. I was absolutely petrified. When people say that they have stage fright, well, that was me. I was just stood there. I was supposed to be, doing this presentation as part of an interview, and I was just stood there, and I could hear people starting to snigger, people starting to, make judgment on me, and I turned around and ran away. And that was a fear as well, and that fear was real. But actually, when I've sat down and tried to work out what those fears were, well, first of all, the situation where I was going up on top of a rooftop in the middle of the night and it was pitch black and potentially there was going to be somebody up there who was going to smash my face in or throw me off the roof or stab me or whatever else they were going to do. Well, that fear was real. I was terrified because my life was at risk. However, when I think about the other fear, which was probably even worse, which was the one where I was standing on stage, what was that all about? Well, that was about people's opinion of me. That people were going to laugh at me, people were going to make fun of me, people were going to judge me, people were going to criticise me. And how bizarre is that? That fear for me was as real in that moment as the fear of somebody going to attack me. And I've done lots of work on that over the years because, that fear, it was the one where I was stood on the stage was a really uncomfortable situation. I didn't like the feeling of it. I didn't know how to respond to it. I didn't know how to respond to that perceived fear, which I had created in my own head through my conditioning. But it still had a massive, massive impact on me. But like I said, now I've done the work over the years, over the last couple of years. I've got uncomfortable. I've faced those feelings of, people judging me, people looking at me, everybody staring at me, me being the centre of attention. What will people think? What will people say? They'll laugh at me, they'll criticise me, and all of those thoughts about what other people are going to say or do about me, and how that has a massive impact. And I've, like I say, done the work over the years and worked out where that's actually come from, and that's just from conditioning, and we all live in our conditioned behaviour. But as I say, I have been working on that, and I'd be interested to know if that's something that you struggle with. Do you struggle with fears in your own head that are actually just fears that you've made up, that you know, might be uncomfortable for you to do something? Or is it a real fear where actually you're going to be put in a dangerous situation? So let me know, and if it's something that you're working on, if you're working on your fears, by all means give me a shout and let me know, because I've got some awesome strategies that I can help you with. So that's it from this morning's ramblings. Have an awesome day, and I shall speak to you soon.